In the best traditions of debating, and before we set about arguing on the validity or otherwise of the motion, we need to ask certain questions to ourselves. What exactly constitutes the political class of India? What is meant by the aspirations of India's youth? And most importantly, is there a simplistic one-to-one relationship between what the political class of a country has to offer to its youth and the realization of their aspirations? Or are there several other factors apart from just the political class that have a role to play in the fulfillment of what the youth of the country may aspire for? Political class is the simplest semantic sense, refers not just to the government of the day, but the entire class of people which is engaged in the business of capturing political power with the view to securing the right to govern and to steer the course which the nation will take in its march to progress and civilization. And the words aspirations of the youth, in my opinion, connote the aggregate of the desires, ambitions, goals and objectives which the younger segment of a nation seeks to achieve over a period of time. Seen thus, the word aspiration has an extremely variegated meaning and is determined not just by the political climate of the day, but the motivational impetus provided by the culture, philosophy, history, traditions, and the collective psychology of the nation. Now, even though we live in times when it has become fashionable to run down the Indian political class for almost everything, from a leaking faucet to a late-running local train, from an insect inside a fizzy drink to that fateful flash floods in Uttarakhand. If we look back over the 67 years that we've been independent, the report card of the Indian youth makes for an impressive reading. From putting rockets into the space to unraveling the mystery of computer chip, from making movies and missiles to manning the highest echelons of the academic and corporate world, from carving out a niche in individual sports, literary pursuits, fashion, music, medicine, and art, and to attaining a state of resilience and self-reliance in defense, food, and infrastructure. The Indian youth is here, there, and everywhere. They are counted today amongst the best of scientists, the most ingenious of researchers, and the most intrepid industrialists and entrepreneurs. Can anyone still seriously contend that all this has come about without the backing of much maligned political class? Of course, a great many aspiration of Indian youth still remains unfulfilled, and there is a lot that needs to be done to remove the bottlenecks and hurdles choking them. But to blame the political class alone for that would be a case of gross oversimplification, and a bit like giving a dog a bad name and then hanging it. In a world which says that even the devil has to be given its due, is it asking for too much to at least be fair to the Indian political class and absolve it of the absurd charge? This I leave upon you